అరవింద్ గారు, అరవింద్ గారు
చెప్పండి.
ఎప్పటి నుంచో మీరు వెట్రిమారన్ గారిని ఫాలో అవుతున్నారు, అతని సినిమాలు చూస్తున్నారు, ఫాలో అవుతూ వస్తున్నారు. అయితే గీతా ఆర్ట్స్ నుంచి కానీ మీకు కానీ ఎప్పుడైనా టాలెంట్ ఉన్న చోట ఎప్పుడు మీరు ముందుంటారు వాళ్ళని ఎంకరేజ్ చేయడానికి. అలాంటిది ఇన్నేళ్ళు వెయిట్ చేసి తెలుగులో అతను డైరెక్ట్ చేయాలని ఆలోచన మీకు రాలేదా? లేదా ఆయన తెలుగు సినిమాలు చేయాలని ఆయనకి ఇంట్రెస్ట్ లేదా?
లేదండి, నేను అడిగానండి, ఆయన్ని అడగకుండా వదలలేదు. నీకు సొల్లుங்க సార్.
Actually, after Adakalam, I had come and met Allu Arjun. Allu Arjun had met me in Chennai also. So he was telling me, sir, I want to come to Tamil. So if you are interested, you tell me a story. I told him, Vada Chennai at that time. There is one role that was a very powerful role. Now I had rewritten it. The film that is there is not what I had those days in mind. So there was another character, and I told him that it will be a very nice character. But then that didn't happen, and then I came to Hyderabad also, to their office, and I told script. And then I had met immediately after Adakalam only, I had met Mahesh Babu also at that time itself. And then after Asuran, post-lockdown, I have met NTR and we are talking. So it is bound to happen, but you know, I take some time to make film. It takes a long time for me to finish one film and move on to the next. That is the problem. Otherwise, we want to try.
Your first Telugu film, NTR or Allu Arjun? Yeah, tell me.
That time will have to tell, please. But
Multi-starrer?
maybe we really don't.
Vetrimaaran sir. Sir, we Telugu people love you a lot and your films. We have been hearing a lot about your film with to NTR. What kind of film can we expect when you are a powerhouse and he is a powerhouse? When both of you are working together, what kind of film can we expect?
See, if you ask my actors and my producer, they'll tell you, I will not know what I'm going to shoot tomorrow, tonight. So, I will go to the set and look at my friend Mani. He works with me. He's a director himself, but he will work with me also. He always works with me. I look at him and say, Macha, inge vandu adu mari irundha nalla irukulla. He'll look at me and say, okay, we'll do it. So, so I'll say, like, the previous day he would have asked me, okay, can I bring like 200 people? I'll say, no, why do we need 200? 50 will be enough, man. The next morning, I will go there and look at the place and say, I think 200 people will be right here. Then he'll look at me and say, okay, give me 1 hour's time, I will organize it. So, I really don't know what I will do tomorrow, today. So, we actually don't know what is going to come out of the collaboration, but I'm sure that the collaboration will make sense to me, and I will not collaborate just for the star value or the combination value. I will only collaborate for a content that will demand a star like him. So that much I can say.
Sir, one more thing. We Telugu people always admired your films. And Vijay Sethupathi sir, he is like our own actor. But when I watched the film Vidudalai, one question struck in my mind. How is the film still relevant? Because you are in the film it is shown as you are maybe a bit of glorification to the rebels, and our forces are shown in the poor light. Things were like that earlier, but things have changed drastically in the recent years. How it is still relevant? Because as a filmmaker, you have some responsibility to the society.
That is why he has taken it as a period film.
Sir, period
Probably after that, the police force would have more developed, more increased, and more nearer to the people. We are not talking about the police of today. That time, those things were there. There are, even in Srikakulam district, how Naxalites were there, how people were there, and how people were tortured was there in the history. You cannot erase it. You cannot erase it from the memory of people. But it belongs to those days. And that's why he has taken those days and shot it.
సార్ బట్ అరవింద్ గారు ఇప్పుడు గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా కొంత బుక్స్ కానీ ఇలా ఇటువంటి బుక్స్ కానీ బ్యాన్ చేశారు. ఎందుకంటే మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఇట్స్ ట్రూ, ఇట్స్ హిస్టరీ, బట్ స్టిల్ అటువంటి బుక్స్ లేకపోతే ఇంకొకటి లిటరేచర్ అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటే ఇట్ కెన్ అట్లీస్ట్ కొంతమంది మీద బ్యాడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ ఉండొచ్చు అని చెప్పే కదా బ్యాన్ చేసింది. సిమిలర్ కదా ఇక్కడ కూడా కేసు, హిస్టరీ, బోత్ ద కేసెస్లో హిస్టరీ. ఏదండి
షిండ్లర్స్ లిస్ట్?
లేదండి, ఇప్పుడు
షిండ్లర్స్ లిస్ట్ అనే సినిమా చూసారా మీరు?
లేదండి.
మీరు ఒక్కసారి చూస్తే అది రెండో ప్రపంచ యుద్ధం, సెకండ్ వరల్డ్ వార్ అప్పుడు జరిగింది. ఆ షిండ్లర్స్ లిస్ట్ అనే సినిమా చూస్తే ఎంత కిరాతకంగా అప్పుడు ఉన్నారు అనేది ఫ్యాక్టు. ఆ ఫ్యాక్ట్ని ఈనాడు చూపిస్తున్నాం కనుక దానికి సోషల్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీకి దానికి సంబంధం లేదు అని అంటున్నాను.
See, I think your first question I answered previously.
Huh.
I answered previously. I'm not. I really am not making films for awards. I make films for people, from the people, from the ground. I make films. Also, I think I also have to clarify something. Without knowing history, and every art form is the reflection of the society. Without something from the society, it cannot come in art. So there is something that is reflected, and it's a meditative reflection of whatever that has happened at some point, some given point in time, at some part of the world. And why do we study history? History is to learn and evolve. You make a mistake, you tell your next generation, see, you've made a mistake. They've made a mistake. Let's not make this mistake. Or, we have made the mistake, you guys don't make this mistake. Or, now, if it's a good thing, see, our ancestors did something great like this. So, we should learn it, and we should pass it on to the next generation. Without the remembrance, without the history, there is no society, there is no culture, there is no tradition, there is no freedom. So history is the essence. Like, you are learning and you are passing on. That is why stories are important. Stories are folklore, are which the subaltern narrative is set. So this is that kind of a narrative.
And the short film that this film has been adapted from, was that based on any real incident?
No, what I said in the first disclaimer stands true.